Farrow here in Manhattan for the Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua rematch press conference, and we have a lot of great interviews coming up. Stay tuned.
What have we got here then? The biggest fight of the year, the rematch. Andy Ruiz against World Heavyweight titles. And on December the 7th, you will witness an event that you will never forget. Major heavyweight fights of the past where the venues took people by surprise. The Rumble in the Jungle, the Thriller in Manila. Trust me when I say this event is of the same ilk.
Eddie, will this fight break records, Eddie?
Absolutely, not just records. I mean, records in markets that people don't realise exist. You know, sometimes we're naive enough to think that boxing evolves around Britain and America, but this is going to change boxing.
Yes, champ, you bringing it to Saudi Arabia, Ed, is so great. You think your dad's very proud of this?
Yeah, I hope so. You know, that's the main reason that I'm doing it. But more importantly, if this country, if the Middle East gets behind mega events, you may never see a big fight over here again.
I also would say congratulations. That first fight was great at the Garden June 1st. Thanks, Ed.
Yeah, first fight was amazing. I mean, we didn't go how we wanted it to go, but the atmosphere, the occasion was everything, and you know, that's why we love the sport, because anything could happen.
Shannon Briggs, how you doing at the back there? Thank you.
Champ, are you still continuing your comeback?
Yeah, I'm coming back. 2020 is mine. Let's go, champ.
Do you have a date?
Nah, 2020, the whole 2020. The whole 2020 is mine. Yeah, let's go, champ.
Are you impressed with Ruiz or Joshua?
Yeah, they cool. Those are my boys. They good and be. Yeah, I'm impressed. They good. They get money. They getting doing their thing.
Could they hang back in your day?
I know you a long time. Look at me. Look at this man right here. This is my boy, y'all. I know this man. He know me a long time. Tell him, do I want it?
Yeah, do you want it, champ?
How bad do I want it?
How bad do you want it, champ?
I want it really bad. Have you ever seen me duck anybody?
Never.
Have you seen me? Anybody call me out?
Never.
Let's go, champ.
20 years, champ. Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Shannon the Cannon Briggs, exciting, hard-hitting, heavyweight.
Dumb hard-hitting. Hard. Dumb hard.
That's here today for the Joshua Ruiz press conference.
Yeah.
What does the future hold for you, champ, athletically?
2020, I'm back. I'm with my team now. We back. We feeling good.
Champ, finally, in your great, successful two-time heavyweight career, what was your toughest fight?
Myself. Yeah, I was my own worst enemy, and I'm my own worst opponent.
All right. Okay, champ, thank you. Have a good day.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
People reflect it as you lost the titles. You lost your titles. And I always say is that to lose something is to never get it back. I lost X. That means that you're never going to get it back. But I believe, and I'm certain, that I have a second chance, December 7th. We didn't have no warm-up fights. I'm not gun shy. I'm looking forward to getting back in at December 7th and reclaiming my belts. Shannon Briggs, can I get a let's go champ? Can I get a let's go champ? Can I get a let's go champ? That's what I'm talking about, let's go champ. Shannon Briggs talks about the times he was down and out, when nobody believed in him. I think everyone in this room has been through certain things where nobody believed in them. And nobody in this room would be here if they gave up. And that's where Let's Go Champ comes into my life right now.
I'm happy to be here in New York, you know. This is where everything happened, where I became the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world, when I made history. But I know AJ, he wants his bouts back. I know he does. I know how it feels to lose. I lost against Parker when I thought I won the fight. But he could bounce back. But my job is for him not to win, for him not to get these bouts.
Andy, question. Is all of Mexico behind you?
You know, I hope so, you know, but there's always going to be doubters, there's always going to be haters, but at the end of the day, there's always still supporters.
And was this a dream come true for you?
It was a dream come true. I made history, and December 7th, we're going to continue to make history.
What's going to be different about this fight than the last fight?
Well, that's easy. We have time on our hands. Something that we didn't quite have the first time around. We only have 5 weeks to prepare. This time we've already started the preparation, obviously, but now we have 3 months till the fight. So 3 months is much longer time than we had the first time around.
Will anything be different as far as your training technique or anything?
Yeah, we will. We are going to make changes. I believe that the first part of the first phase will end up being in Mexico. We're going to go to Mexico for a few weeks, And then we'll come and back to California for our second phase, and obviously our third phase will be ending up in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, Manny, but just one thing here. Andy is no longer the surprise, and the element of surprise is gone. He can fight, he knows how to fight, he's relaxed, he can punch, he can throw in combination, he can get up off the floor, and the other side knows it now. Does that get you worried about anything?
No, we're not worried at all. I mean, I know what I'm dealing with. You guys didn't, of course, because you didn't know Andy. But now
my friends quit against Andy before Joshua quit against him.
Now you guys, meaning the media and the fans, know that he can fight. Know that he can get off the canvas if he gets knocked down. Know that he's got heart. Know that he can punch. Know that he has the God-given talent and the ability to beat someone like Joshua. All we got to do is, what we have to do is do it again. But this time around, we're going to have a lot more time to prepare, better sparring, obviously come in with a good game plan like we did the first time, make some changes, obviously. And I know that Joshua will make changes, and we just got to figure out if he does make changes, what type of changes would he make to beat him to the punch?
Well, you guys had a great coming out party, but is the pressure now more palatable? Can you feel the pressure now more than you did in the first fight?
No, honestly, to be quite honest with you, I still feel that the pressure's on Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. This is their event. This isn't our event. This is still their call. We're here because they wanted us here. We're in Saudi Arabia because that's where they want to bring the fight. Tomorrow we'll be in London because that's how they want to do it. It's still their show. There's no talks about us going to Mexico to do a press conference. There's no talks about us going to California to do a press conference in our backyard, in our home. There's none of that. So the pressure's on them. The pressure's not on us.